The House committees are demanding a full investigation into the federal Indian boarding school system. This system, spanning decades, forcibly removed indigenous children from their families and communities. These children endured cultural assimilation and often faced abuse and neglect. The House committees have called upon the Government Accountability Office to conduct this investigation. They want a comprehensive examination of the school's operation and their devastating impact on indigenous communities. This investigation is long overdue. For too long, the horrors of these schools have been ignored or downplayed. The United States government has a moral obligation to confront this dark chapter in its history. The investigation is a crucial step towards acknowledging the suffering inflicted upon indigenous peoples. It is time for the truth to be told and for justice to be served. The investigation will delve into the history of these schools, examining their founding principles and their evolution over time. It will investigate the government's role in establishing and funding these institutions. The investigation will also analyze the policies and practices implemented within these schools. This includes examining the curriculum, disciplinary measures, and living conditions imposed upon the indigenous children. The investigation must be conducted with sensitivity and respect for the survivors and their families. Their voices must be heard, and their experiences must be acknowledged. The investigation should not shy away from uncovering the truth, however painful it may be. Only through a thorough and honest examination of the past can we hope to achieve justice and reconciliation. The recent discoveries of unmarked graves at former Indian boarding school sites in Canada and the United States have cast a harsh light on the brutal reality of these institutions. These chilling findings have ignited outrage and sorrow, serving as a stark reminder of the systemic abuse and neglect inflicted upon indigenous children. The discovery of these unmarked graves has injected a sense of urgency into the demand for accountability and justice. For years, many indigenous communities have carried the painful knowledge of their loved ones vanishing within the walls of these schools. The discovery of these graves validates their stories and gives credence to their long-held grief. It is a tragic testament to the inhumane treatment endured by countless indigenous children. These discoveries serve as a stark reminder of the government's responsibility in this tragic chapter of history. The investigation into Indian boarding schools is not merely an act of historical inquiry, it is a moral imperative. The United States government must be held accountable for its role in establishing, funding, and overseeing these institutions. The investigation must strive to identify and honor the children who never returned home from these schools. Their stories deserve to be told, and their memories deserve to be honored. The investigation must approach this sensitive issue with the utmost respect for the deceased and their families. The House Committee's request for an investigation into Indian boarding schools carries immense significance for future policy and reconciliation efforts. This investigation is not just about uncovering the past, it is about shaping a more just and equitable future for indigenous communities. By acknowledging the horrors inflicted upon indigenous peoples, the United States can begin to heal the wounds of the past and foster genuine reconciliation. The findings of the investigation will be crucial in guiding future policy decisions related to indigenous communities. It will provide policymakers with a deeper understanding of the historical trauma and ongoing challenges faced by these communities. This knowledge will be essential in crafting culturally sensitive and effective policies that address the unique needs of indigenous peoples. Moreover, the investigation will provide a platform for indigenous voices to be heard. By centering the experiences of survivors and their families, the investigation will help to amplify their stories and ensure that their perspectives are incorporated into policy decisions. This inclusive approach is crucial for achieving meaningful and lasting reconciliation. The investigation into Indian boarding schools is a significant step towards justice and healing. It is a testament to the growing recognition of the need to address the historical injustices faced by indigenous peoples. The findings of this investigation will be instrumental in guiding future policy decisions and fostering a more equitable and just future for all.